Hey guys, so this is the second installment of my mini kit series, and I am having so much fun with this. I can't believe how much I'm liking this. I don't know why, but I really love it. Well, I've always loved putting kits together from my stash, but I've always had a very limited selection of papers and embellishments. And then this last summer when I went to the States, I did really expand that collection a lot. So now I can make a lot of different variety kind of kits. And what I really love is I get to play with new stuff while also using some older stuff up. So what I like about this series that I'm doing is I make two layouts a month using older stuff, but it's not exclusively older stuff. It's with newer stuff. And then I also have 4 layouts I can make using any type of product I want. So I also get to play with my new things while they're brand new by themselves, and I also get to mix them up with other collections and kits, and I also get to use some older things. So there is a prequel this time around as well, which should have been up on Thursday, maybe Friday if something happened. I'm filming this quite earlier than when it will go up, so it should be up by the Thursday before this Saturday that this one will be up. So you can go ahead and check out that as well to kind of see my process of how this came together. And I am going to now show you the kit I will be working with for the next 2 Saturdays, for the next 2 layouts you will see as part of the mini kit series. So they are supposed to be mini kits because I'm only making 2 pages, but I tend to include more than enough items to make 2 pages, but I do like having a wide selection of stuff, so that's fine by me. And the point is to use the item I pulled. So if I pull a lot of things, I can, because even if I pull more things than I want, than I will use, I still have enough things to make layouts outside of the kit, which previously I didn't. So I'm really enjoying this. So yeah, so I think I was saying something. I went on a tangent, but anyway, I forgot what that was. If I remember, I'll let you know. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you this month's kit. So as you saw, I keep my kits in this Ziploc bags, and they're the Hefty brand, and I guess they're the jumbo ones. I don't know, but I mean, this one's well over 12 inches high, and it's about I think it's maybe 15 inches wide, and I don't know, like 20 height. I don't know. I'm not good at inches because where I live, there's no such thing as inches. It's the metric system, so I don't really know. The only inches I know is 12 by 12 paper. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move this to the side real quick to show you my kind of inspiration piece. So this time I went for a more boyish kind of theme. So there's blues, there's blacks, there's yellows. It's not that purple, pink, and aqua kind of thing. And just to mix it up a bit. So I pulled the basic gray Hey Boy ephemera pack, and obviously I have more pieces left than the previous kit, but that's fine. And I'm not going to use all of them. The point is to at least use some of them. And yeah, so also I want to mention that in the previous kit, an also really good thing that happens when I make these kits, I use the older product like these and get them out of my room and onto layouts. But then I also familiarize myself with them, and then I remember to pull them out on layouts I make throughout the week. So, for example, as soon as I finished with my previous kit, the next layout I made, I remembered that there was a die cut in there that matched the layout that I was making. So then I used that there as well. So it kind of reminds me what I have, and also I end up using a couple more pieces after the fact. So after I make this kit, I might use a couple more pieces. So for example, I used one piece, that high piece from the previous kit. I don't know if you remember or not, or if you really care, but I thought I'd mention it on the page. And then I'm also thinking now about making a page about glasses, and there's a glasses die cut in that kit as well, so I might end up using that too, but we'll see. So anyway, I pulled the Hey Boy Basic Gray ephemera pack, and this one has reds and some navies and craft, and it's a kind of, it's not a strike white, as you can see, it's more of a cream white. So I kind of struggled with that idea a bit, but I think I'll make it work. So I'll talk about it throughout while I'm sharing the kit, or you can see my process in the process video of making the kit. So yeah, sorry guys, thought I was gonna sneeze. So there's also some acetate pieces in here, and I think I can use a couple of these up. So my initial thought when I saw these was to make something about books because of this library card and because I love that library card. And then I somehow came up with scrapbooking a house. Oh, I'll remember how I came up with that. So then I also came about making a page about a house. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put these embellishments aside and start with the papers. Okay. Also, I forgot to mention in my first kit video, I don't include alphabets or mixed media stuff. I just use those whenever I want and whichever ones I want, because it's not like I have a huge stash of alphabets, and I also don't have a gazillion types of mixed media stuff. I like to have that option, that door open. So, and I also allow myself to pull things from my stash if I feel like I need something, but from up to now, I haven't felt that need, except from one piece that you will, except the one little card that I used previously. Okay, so I pulled out blues to begin with because there's this blue in this die cut here, and then it's just blue. I like the blue matches the navy, and the red, I really like how this blue matches the red paper. So can you see this stuff? I'm gonna scoot that up a bit so you can see the inspiration part. So then this is a paper from a paper pad. It's an 8.5 by 11 paper. Well, actually it's an A4 paper from Germany. I'm not sure from where because it was a present from my mom. And then I pulled out this 8.5 by 11 paper from the same paper pad. I really like how the blue looks with the red. And then I also pulled this paper, which is the same pattern but different. The tones are switched. So there's that one also. And then I have a full sheet of that as well. So yeah, so that matches the reds. And then I pulled up, they're not in the row I pulled them, so if you want to see my full thinking process, you should go check out that process video, but I'm kind of explaining why I pulled all of these. And then the yellow, I went looking for yellow papers to match the acetate yellow up here and the yellow in this die cut here. So is my lighting weird? I'm going to try opening the lamp. Okay, nope, sorry if that made your eyes hurt. So then this paper I thought was really nice. This is from the Amy Tangerine Better Together, because there's the yellow, there's the red, there's the blues, and then there's the yellow. So I probably won't use this pink, but the rest I thought matched really well. So I pulled that. And then from that same paper pad, I pulled out this camera paper, because it's cameras and it has the blue color and it's also outlined in navy, so that matched really nicely. So you're probably noticing that all of these are white based and my die cuts are cream based, but that's because I'm planning on doing 2 separate layouts, and the one, my inspiration is to use these acetate pieces, and also I can combine both, so I kind of included both cream and white. You'll see the cream ones here in a bit. Also, I went through 6x6 pads and I found this paper here, like almost from the beginning, and this has all the colors and I really love how this works. So then I was also kind of using this as an inspiration piece, which is white, and I was also using the cream die cut. So yeah, so then this one has all the colors, so it has the blue, the yellow, and the red, and then it also pulls in some pale pink, so I could use that pink as well if I want to. It pulls in some green, and yeah, I just really like how that matched with the kit. And then this is what inspired me to make. I'll probably make a house-themed layout, but we'll see. That's my kind of idea. And then from the same paper pad, I pulled this navy stripe. This is the Dear Lizzy Lovely Day. And then I also pulled out this. So this you won't see in the process video because I found it after the fact. And the original, why I didn't pull it out in the beginning was because it was black and white. And the color is navy here mostly throughout the kit. But then I decided, well, this has some black and white, and I'll probably color these in. So, I mean, it's not like the black is dominant. So I decided to pull that in as well. So those are 3 6x6 papers. And also from that same one, I pulled this. It has all the colors and the phrases, and I just thought it looked nice. So there's that. And then I went through the Posh collection, and I pulled out some papers because the Posh has navy and it also has a cream base, and I thought it matched really, really nicely. So first one here is called Posh, and I pulled it for this side, even though I'm absolutely in love with this mint green side. So I'm not going to use all of this for sure because I'm hoarding this side of it. But I thought it would be a nice addition to the kit. There we go. And then this one is also, oh wait, okay. This paper was called, I will do the name collection. This one's called Follow Your Dreams. And I mean, the Posh collection is older, but I just got it, so it's new to me. And the same goes for the Amy Tangerine collections and the Dear Lizzy collection. So, well, the Dear Lizzy isn't that old, but the other stuff is. Okay. And this one's called Simply Amazing, and I pulled it for the navy stripe because it has cream and the navy, and it just matched really nicely. But I also love the back side, so I'm not going to use the full sheet of this side. And these arrows also work because you have the pink and the navies and the blues, so I could use both sides. But this is what first attracted me to the paper for this kit. Is this all in like your eye? Is this all on camera? I don't know. Let's kind of place these a bit better. Okay, there we go. I think you can see everything now. Well, you can't see those, so I'll just scoot them up. Yeah. And then also I pulled this Choose Happy because I just love this floral thing, and it's a cream, so I thought I could use it with this. So with this piece about books or something, but I don't know. We'll see if I end up using the book idea or if I do something completely different with that, or if I don't use it at all. Who knows? So the back side I don't like, so I'm fine with using that as a background. And then I pulled this one, which is called Choose to Shine. Beautiful gold foiling. It was a nice pale pink, and this is the only pale pink paper that I pulled to match that and also the florals. And then the back is this gorgeous floral as well, so I could use either or, but I do love both sides, so I won't be using one side exclusively, that's for sure. So that's full sheets of paper. And I have some scrap pieces. So this is a blue stripe that matches this blue polka dot over here, which you cannot see. There we go. So they're from the same paper pad as well, so I thought I'll just pull some scraps from there. And then I have this piece of pink to bring in just a bit more of that pale pink. And then I have these tiny little scraps I'm going to try and get used. So, like some pink ones, these red ones. So these three are from the Amy Tangerine Stitch collection. This one I think is from the Basics, no, it's Dots and Stripes American Crafts 6x6. And this is from the Plus One collection. So there's this one, and this one, and this one. And this is the only one that pulls green in, so who knows if I'll use that or not. So more yellow. And then I have this green paper. Okay, so then here's where the green comes in. It's just a slight amount of green, but it will do the job if I need to use green. And then these are some cut aparts from the Plus One 6x6 paper pad by Amy Tangerine that I thought would be some nice journaling spots, so I'm just adding them in. Who knows if I'll use them. I have this little strip of paper that, again, who knows if I'll use. If I don't use it, I'll probably just toss it because, yeah. Then I also pulled out some cutter parts just like I did the last time, and these are from the Posh collection. So this one says Adorbs, and the back side has flowers, so I could use both those sides. This one says Love, and the reason I pulled this one is because it's kind of reminded me of books, so I thought I could use that on layout if I do use that. And then the back side has a cupcake, which is cute, but I'm willing to sacrifice it for this side. And then Simply Amazing, I love the navy with the pink, and the back is this, which I love the 12 by 12 paper of this, which I'm planning to use. So I'm using this side because of the fact that I have a 12 by 12 of that. And then there's also this one. I love this one. Like, oh, it's just gorgeous. So I pulled that one, and then this is a 4 by 4. I think I pulled it for this side. It says you're capable of amazing things because it has the blue and the cream and the notebook kind of theme for the books and the little hearts. And this side is cute too, but that's not going to work, that green shade. So those are the papers. See, I could probably have this as like, this does look like amount of paper for a full kit. And I probably won't use half of these papers, but that's okay. I like to know I have a variety of stuff that I can use. Okay, I almost dropped everything on the floor. And then I pulled these tags to bring in some of the craft, and it also has some gold glitter to match the gold foil, and I really like how that looks with the craft. And these tags are the coolest thing. I haven't used them yet. They're from Tiger, and they have this little pocket, so you could stick something in there, and I think that would look amazing. So I pulled 2, and if I want another one, I can always go back into my stash and get another one. And then I have these sequins, which are gold that I rarely use, so I thought this would give me a good excuse to use a couple. And then I also pulled out these gold triangle clips, which I love, by the way, and these are also from Tiger. So I included those in here. So I'm going to bring these down now that I've showed you the paper, so I can move everything up and you can see everything a bit better. There we go. So those are the die cuts there. I don't know if those are visible. Okay, there you go. And then I pulled the Chamel Little by Little sticker book. And this one has a lot of colors. It might not look as it at first glance, but if you look closely, there's the red, there's the blue, there's a pink, there's a green, and yeah. So obviously I'm not going to use the purples, but everything else matches. And I'm probably not going to use this, but I could use some of these labels that are in here, the alphabet, these word stickers, and so on. And also, it was a stack of books, and if I'm going to make a book layout, I had to include this in the page, so in the kit. So the sticker book is in the kit, but there's a lot of pieces that you could use. There's also washi tape, and just has a lot of different things. So there's that. Then I did pull this desktop Project Life waterfall pack because it had some reds, that also has some gold foiling and some darker blue. So also the envelope and this pen also kind of reminds me of a library and books, and like the paper clips and so on. So I decided to just add it. I've had this for, I think I've had this for a year, and I've used up quite a bit of it, but I think I'm ready to use it up. So I added it in hopes that I'll use just at least a couple more pieces. And then this is brand new, and I love it, and it's themed. It's a Friends theme kind of thing, but there's some cameras in here and some little hearts that match the colors very nicely. So I thought I'll pull it in, and if I don't use it, that's okay, because I know I'm going to use it eventually because I love it. And then on that home theme, I pulled, so I'm going to put these die cuts here. I'm just going to lay them on there so I can use this piece now for other things. I pulled this, this is from the clear stickers from the Domestic Bliss Simple Stories collection, and I pulled it because of the hearts. And also the coffee cups could work with the book page. It depends on what picture I'll use, and if I do end up using the book page, using that book idea. Then like the checklist things and the houses and the bows, like I probably won't use like the pay the bills and stuff like that. So I just pulled it for the hearts and the houses and the coffee cups. So I might not even use any of these because the yellow matches the blue and the blue. So I pulled those. Let's see, I'll put this kind of here so you can see it maybe. And then I found this sticker sheet, which you'll see there's only 3 stickers left. This is from the Atwell collection by Fancy Pants. Then you have 3 stickers left, and only one of them. So this blue one matches, so I'm gonna try and use that up. And then this one, the navy, matches. But originally I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with a coffee cup for the layouts I'm thinking about making. But then I decided that it does match the book, so I might end up using that as well. I don't know. And then this black piece, I don't know what it is. So maybe I'll use it as a little accent piece somewhere, or maybe not, because black is not really happening in this kit. So of course this has unglued itself from the back, so we'll see. I'm gonna have to reglue that. Put that somewhere over here. And then I did pull the stickers from the Lovely Day collection. These are chipboard phrases, and there's also some filler pieces and hearts, because I thought they would be just nice embellishments for the hearts, and also maybe can make a nice title. And the colors all match because of the fact that it's from the same collection as this piece here. So like the phrases don't all match, and I might end up, again, I might not use any of this pack, but it's brand new, so it's okay. I don't mind if I don't use any of the brand new stuff, because I know I will at some point. But I do mind if I don't use my die cuts, which is the whole point of making the kit. And then I also pulled in the Posh collection just because it gave me some of the colors. So like it gave me a navy alphabet set. It gave me the colors for the words down here. There's also another donut, but I'm not going to make another donut page. There's also these pencils that are kind of book themed, and some neutral arrows, and the hearts, and just stuff on here that could work. So I also pulled that. Where should I put this? Okay. Sneak it under there. And then see, this is actually, they're not really mini kits, but I'm calling them that because I'm only making 2 layouts out of them. And I also have, so I don't think you heard that, but anyway, I also have a couple more die cuts. So I went through, I also have the die cut set from that Domestic Bliss collection, in which these clear stickers came. So I went through and pulled some things from there. So like the houses in the navy and the yellow, the coffee cups. I pulled the couch just because, I don't know, maybe I could make it work. And this one that says Home Sweet Home. Another coffee cup. And I think that's it from that. No, actually I did pull this other green heart and this cluster of hearts from there. So there's that. And then from the Dear Lizzy Lovely Day collection, I pulled out the cutter parts. I pulled out some of the cutter parts from the 6x6 pad. So most of these are words that matched the colors. So yellow, navy, and light blue. Yikes. Oh, and then this chipboard piece is also from that ephemera pack, the Hey Boy by Basic Gray, the one that the kit is based on. So here's another word. And then these 3 are the last 3 I have from the Capture ephemera pack, and they have red on them, so I thought maybe I could try and use them on a page here. So that is my kit for the month of November, or I shouldn't say the month because it might extend into December, depending. So the second installment, which debuts on November, quickly tell you here, November 11th. So this video here will go up Saturday, 11th of November, and the prequel will go up on the 9th, and then you'll have the process videos as always. So that is my kit. I am super excited to start working with it, and I can't wait to see what layouts I come up with. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to tune back in next Saturday, and if you want to make sure you don't miss it, don't forget to hit subscribe. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.